All right. So the main thing, because I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this, so I figured we'd record it. Is obviously we got a ton of sales last week. Should hopefully continue this week, hopefully. But with that, that means there's a lot of builds that need to get shipped out. So I'll start with Ethan. I need to make sure that you get build notes done every day for Alex, whether you need to do them the night before or the morning of. Like, obviously there's like the theory of like doing all of them, but at the same time, I don't think you want to do all of them with how many orders we have, or you'll just have this big stack of shipping labels on your desk.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could get confusing. So I don't like, do you want to do it like maybe like lots of 30, like print 30, and then when we get low, we print another 30, and then we get low.
What I've been doing as a good general rule of thumb is anything that is like maybe 3 business days, like anything like 4 business days or older, make sure it's got a build note or not, or do it.
Yeah.
If it's 3 business days or newer, if I have time, I definitely want to get that cranked out.
Yeah.
If not,
Yeah, I mean, we just need to make sure we keep it within the 3 to 6 day range. That's the big thing, is keeping it within that and making sure that gets done. And that'll be the important thing. So yeah, so the ones that get older, we'll print those and just get it all the way up to like where it's like 3 days or so, and then once we get those ones done, then we'll start to get to like the 1 to 3 day range.
Yeah. I mean,
But
once we catch up, once we're down a little bit more on orders, we'll be able to catch up. But when it gets to what it is now, Yeah,
it gets a little bit crazy. Okay, so that'll be that. Then just try to get those cut off and just make it so pretty much they just constantly have them, because they'll go through a good bit of builds. So we just need to make sure we have as many as they're going to go through up there. It might not be a bad idea to set aside some time this week to talk to like Chad about certain tech support stuff and make sure he's good. I know we've been giving him that, and he seems to be handling it. He doesn't seem very efficient, and part of that's probably the learning process. And I mean, he's doing really good, and customers seem to be really happy. I think like there's got to be a more efficient way. I know we have like that tech repair sheet that you did of saying like, okay, if someone has this issue, do this, and this. Let's double check with him probably today and make sure he's using that. And if he is using it, go over it with him and just see if there's any issues aside from those that he runs into like semi often, so we can make another one for that.
Okay.
And that'll be good then to help him there. So, all right, that's the main things I have for you. Alex, obviously you're in charge of making sure parts come in, orders go out. Are there any like parts you foresee being an issue?
I have everything ordered to the double.
Okay. So everything's ordered good.
To the double. Like literally to the
Is it
double.
actually?
Like to the yeah.
The count's gonna take a shot. All right, so that's good though. We want everything ordered. So everything ordered the double of what's ordered right now, you're saying? Like whatever we have ordered double? Okay. That's good, because I mean, by the time we cruise through these, we're just gonna continue getting more and more sales. So it'll be good to have that. And then at that point is when we can get more towards that 1 to 3 day range. If you ever have it where there's like parts you're struggling to find and you consistently have issues with it, come let me know, and I'll pretty much like create the system and just say, here you go, this is where we're gonna get it from. How are we on builders? Do we need more? How was that one kid that came in?
Super nice. One of the nicest persons I've
Really?
ever known.
But then
again,
he like that person?
But then again,
what, does he not want it? Was he interested?
No, he was very interested.
Is he going to come in?
He's going to come in tomorrow at 9.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right, so you got that guy covered. We may need some more. We'll bring in some more people for like kind of like
seasonal.
Yeah, seasonal. Because obviously a lot of this is probably related to tax returns, and at that point we can cut back. So bring them in for a seasonal. They're gonna be like, what fucking season is this? But okay, so that's good. And yeah, the main thing was parts. So that's the main things I want to talk about. Do you guys have any questions? Are you curious about what we're doing? I guess let's give you a quick summary. So we're pretty much, I'm letting this kind of hang out. And there's not as much I do directly with like the gaming stuff. So I'm now working on both the business sides. And I just wrote out everything we have to do for the pro PCs and then everything we have to do for the business PCs. And I wrote out all the steps we have to do. And now I just filled up the calendar for the week of a bunch of different stuff, which is going to be good. The pro PCs, I originally was hoping to launch like next week. My guess is Sean's not going to have it ready. I'm just a shot in the dark. Just a guess. He's not going to have it ready. So it'll probably have to be 1 week after that. We still have to shoot ads, but we could do that this week for that. But so that's not too crazy. And then the business PC side, like where it has like the PC purchase guide, you know what I'm talking about? I'm planning on that one for about a month and a half. That one takes a lot. There's a lot more that goes into that than the pro PCs. And so that's probably going to be a month and a half. And that'll be exciting too, because that'll be good because when people are buying less gaming PCs, we'll have these other sources of purchases coming in. And that should be good then. So then like when there's times where the gaming PCs are slow, we've got all this business PCs that are cruising through and going hard. And who knows, it could grow to be bigger than the gaming side. We'll see how it all plays out.
Or it goes like hell, and they all order at once and then stop ordering. So we have like
I'm fine with that.
orders.
Yeah, well that could be difficult. Going to 800 orders and then like going to like where there's none. You'll have to fluctuate with builders. You'll have to like, listen, I need you on quick, like on speed dial for like 3 weeks, and then your ass is out of work for 6 months. But no, it should be fine.
Someone just to hire builders.
I don't think that's pretty much Alex. I don't think at some point that's for sure a thing you do. We've got a while to go before we need a full-time like whatever.
HR.
No, it kind of would be HR.
Staff employer.
Yeah, well, I don't know the proper term for it. It's like I'm blanking out, but it would just be a recruiter. It would just be considered a recruiter. But what are you chuckling
You know,
about?
like the army guys always knock at your door, like, "Hey, do you want to join the army?"
I've not had them knock. I've not had them
door to door.
Well, yeah, we'll have our guys. Hey, it's Lyte Technology here.
All right. So, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. It could do really good. We have there's the 3 different sections. We're launching the business PCs and then the pro PCs, and then we'll deal with workstations. Because we may need workstations for basic stuff. We may need workstations for like the the full setups is what I mean. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out. We're going to be launching the pro PCs soon, which means we'll have to handle some certain stuff with customer service lines. I'll probably switch it so then I just get the calls for those people temporarily. So if there's any other questions that we're going to get, I'll hear them and I'll know about it and I can like write it out so then people know how to respond to it. So I'll probably start with that, and then we should be good, and we'll just see how it goes. All of our current systems for gaming PCs, like build notes and reorder points of inventory, should kind of flow over to the workstation professional PCs, and that should work good. Yeah, that should work good there. Because a lot of the parts we have in gaming ones is just optimized different. So
one thing
yeah.
to mention is I probably want to do like different colored build notes.
That's true. That would be smart.
Really easy to keep track of.
Because for the professional
What
PCs,
needs
there's like not every builder is going to be able to do those. Those will be for
specific builders,
Yeah.
and those we want to make sure. Oh, this build is a purple build note. I want to make sure it runs these specific tests, these extra tests.
Yeah.
On top of instead.
No, that's smart. Yeah, you'll know stress tests. But
What if we get rid of the build notes? Boom.
that sounds terrible.
No, you ever gone to sports clips where it says waiting, has like a list,
All right.
and like we say Onyx, and that's the latest one, and then somebody puts their we get like IDs, puts their ID in or their name.
I mean, I'm open to like it's still build notes, but it's just an automated system online.
Okay,
And
so
then we
now,
don't
so
have
now
any
you build an
problems.
Onyx with a 1070 and double boxed out there. What do you stick on top of that Onyx with a 1070?
You get a printer.
label?
You
The
still have
second
to,
you finish it,
still have
pop,
to, you still have to print it
prints
stuff,
it.
and then your ass would still have to not lose the fucking printout.
Well, you print it right away,
All right.
Print
and
what?
then the build note or the label, whatever they're called.
Then we're back to the build note.
Hold on. Ready? All right. Somebody orders an Onyx.
All right.
Boom, Onyx. Onyx pops
Automatically
up
goes there
on the screen.
Generates the build note kind of thing.
Person puts their ID in. Blah
All
blah
right.
blah. Boom. Starts the build in progress. The person gets notified that it's in progress.
All right.
Finishes. Goes in the back. We have a printer in the warehouse.
All right.
Clicks finished. Prints the label. Done. Automated system.
I mean, I'm open to it. We have to create the software, which shouldn't be the most difficult thing.
It's called. You pay $30 a month, but it's. You ever seen ads for it?
No, I
It's
get what you're
don't
saying.
use Google Sheets. Use us. You know what I'm
I haven't
saying?
got the ads, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see,
We could
Monday.
use that.
Monday, yeah.
Oh, is it
Monday.com,
Monday.com?
yeah. That'd work perfectly.
Monday.com, I'm sure does a bunch of different stuff. Well, we'll look into it. Pretty much what that does is it's still the same process. Like the system's the same. It's just now computerized, which is what my plan originally was with the build
Can't
notes. Is
fail.
start with the. can. Start with the build notes. Start with the build notes, and then find as we get more and more sales where the build notes become not efficient, we just create an automated system. Was the plan, and the build notes still work as long as they're printed.
Yeah. That's my question: is when are we doing the label button? I know he's been working.
Yeah.
And Ethan, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "There's literally no reason why this shouldn't work." That was like a week or two ago.
Yeah. So he says he emails back and forth to tech support, but they must be in like straight up Austria or something because they only respond like once a day, and it's at like 1 a.m. So he gets it's like one response a day back and forth. So I'll ask him. I keep throwing shit at them, and it's like they're working on it. And we don't pay a ton of money. But I was also considering the idea of just hiring on like a part-time web developer that I would just throw in an office, and
we're running out of offices here. Chuck's sitting in the corner of a room.
That's fine. This whole upstairs area could be turned into cubicles if we needed it.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be sick.
My VR.
Yeah, it's done. Your VR would be done then. No, we'd smack another one right by like Chuck. We'd smack someone really like weird that doesn't talk very much.
Right behind him.
Yeah, that's right behind. You guys can like use each other as backrests.
There you go.
And so
they're both standing with their standing desks.
Yeah, Chuck leans a little too hard. It just blows out a person. How you feel about that one, Chuck?
Oh, Chuck.
He's not feeling. All right. So all right. So where were we? Where were you? Distracted me.
On the website.
What? The website. So yeah. So I have them doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm considering bringing someone in. If I get someone part time, that's cheap, that I can just say like, hey, I need you this upcoming week, like 4 days out of the week, and then have them come in. I bet you I could find someone off like Indeed that'd be like reasonably priced that would come in, because there's like that's really the biggest hindrance. We could have the business PC side up in 2 weeks and have the pro PC side up 2 weeks ago, if we had a web developer working at pure efficiency. Because right now I don't blame them. We don't pay a ton of money, so they can only spend so many hours a week working on our site. So I either have to pay him more money or bring someone else on. I like the idea of bringing someone else on because I can control it, but then there's also more money there. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see what's the best solution, but either way, that's one big thing that is hindering it. So
if you do bring someone else on, you got to make sure that if they know what they're doing, it's going to be pricey. If you get someone who's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of getting into it, I know how to do this and this, cool, it'll be cheap, but you're going to spend time.
You should be able to find someone that's pretty good, that's out of like high school and college, that literally just enjoys to do it, that will be cheap.
Like not Sean Good though.
Not Sean Good. But able to do most of what we need. I would still have Sean, if I did that, I'd still have Sean do a lot of the bigger tasks. I would have this person do like styling and basic stuff and set up this side of the site. Like for the major important like security stuff, and things along those lines, I'd still have Sean. But it's just an idea. I like Sean, and when they do good work, it just takes longer than I want, and it's hindering our growth. And so yeah, but we'll figure it out. I'll talk with him, and I'll see. Maybe I could increase I'll see if if I increase how much I pay you by twice, by the 2 times the amount, will that increase how quickly stuff gets done by double the time? And then then maybe it's worth it. And I just have to see. I have to see what they're kind of doing, what they're allocating towards me time-wise in a week, and go from there. So that's everything I have to say. Questions? That's all, boys.
Just keep your brains on.
Brains? I thought that said Brian's for a second.
What's going on? Just double checking the back.
Jen?
Was this business meeting 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Chuck?